Ready, ready! Ready, ready! Ready? Leaf River! Leaf River! Okay, break! Fire! Set up! Ready, ready! 90 Wolf! Head up! Down! Set, go! Here we go! Now! Set, ready, 8, read. Hut, go! Here we go, here we go! 60 Outlaw! Get it! Set 70 Indy! Set hut! On the ready. Greystone, hit it! Here we go, set! 10 Lobo, opposite! Shoot! Let's go now! 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Ready, ready! Ready. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Haywood, Leaf River, Leaf River. Let's go, 18 Gator. Fire! Ready? 10-2 soft. Alright. Come on, set. 30 base. Set, go. Set up. 60 orange. Now.
It is the NFL on EA Sports, and it will likely be the final season in which we say we've got football from Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Detroit Lions. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Ready, ready! Look at me! Sure! Score!
Shift, shift!
Hey, 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 hey!
Banjo! Banjo!
Hey, lock it!
Shift, shift! Showing up! Showing up! Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Let's go!
They'll start here with Jackson.
52!
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
61, matchbox right! Hey, wahoo!
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Get it!
2nd and 2. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing on 1st down. Lane. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
18 Gator. Gone, gone.
Check 99! Check 99!
Running right, here's Sanders. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Watch 47! Watch the curve! Watch the curve! Check 13! Check 13!
Hey, Delta.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
50, plant. Leo.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25. We know that the rookie's going to go to a top target like that often. That time, though, maybe a little telegraphed.
And that's not unusual because you do tend to lock in on one of your better players, and when under duress, when in doubt, you're going to throw the ball in his direction because oftentimes you could be wrong, but that...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And into the red zone now, and Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points so you know that all the...
And that is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And they're going jet sweep. Here's Tate. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You got it. At the 44-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Big stop, let's go. Alert 3.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Ready? 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
He's fair.
Back to throw. Lane. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Lane. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Check it out, Reed.
Looking to throw. Lane. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Orvin.
You got 3 down. Hey, right 52.
He'll look to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. 2nd and 13.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Set. Blue draw Corker. 50 plant.
Pick it up, G.
They run on first down with Jackson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Get it.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he's got some space here. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 46 yards. That pass was heavily defended on 3rd down, but you know what? He's one of the best in the league at body control, and he showed you why there.
So what that tells you is that the guy throwing the football understands his guys, doesn't he? Give them a chance, put it up there, and realize that even in a battle, they're more than likely to come down with the football.
Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. 2nd and 14. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
3 down, 3 down. Smooth.
Ready?
Back to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Come on,
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a give, right side. It's Sanders. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier. He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's one heck of a 3rd down conversion, a pickup of 39.
First down, Lions.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
No gain on the play.
Great.
2nd and 10.
Mike 47.
The Raiders 39.
Go. Now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lane eluding the pressure right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Operating from the gun. Lane, flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go, V, let's go.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Get it.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Lane. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch twist.
Hey, box drop. Shoot.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Go, Jack. Be careful.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He was trying to go back to Moore there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Lane. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Go now. 18.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
Hey, Haywood.
On 1st and 10, Lane. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Back to you. I'm going back to
Hey, wahoo.
To throw again. Lane. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
61, match box, right. Hey, Delta.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 13 yards out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Come on,
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Another run with Sanders. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Hey, echo.
To throw on third down. Lane. And Sanders has got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chains. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
To throw on 2nd down. Lane escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. It's caught at the 10. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to throw. Lane. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Johnson was the intended receiver.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Hey, Orvin. Go.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And now look at him go. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great play there. 78 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Here's a first down throw that's complete, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. How about that being his 13th interception of the season, tied for number 2 all time.
And when someone's having a season that fantastic, wouldn't you think you'd have a scouting report that says, don't throw in his area?
I don't think he's cared about the scouting reports all year.
Yeah, he's found a way to find the football. He's become a true ball magnet.
Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
The outlaw.
At the 40-yard line.
Mike 56. Hey, exit.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lane. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Off play action. Lane. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
You can't block me. Check 9, check 9. Bravo. Sminty. Hey, defense, let's go. Hey. Stay at home.
On 4th down, Lane. And he's going to be taken down here. Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield at the 47. Khalil Mack. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Go. 10-2 stop. Go. Let's get that ball. 6-6. Pull it high. Hey, Charlie. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Let's go.
On the draw, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. use your timeout in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Jackson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one is right through. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that will get them one closer. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, it might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or 2, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jackson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount.